Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back once again. It is me, Molt. So happy to be here with you guys playing some more Clash Royale. And today we're using a deck that I haven't used that much. In fact, I just made it today for the first time, and it is right here, guys. It is a spawner deck. Okay, so we've only got 2 spawners. Sometimes people will throw in the skeleton or the tombstone as well, just to throw people off a little bit more. Now, these are kind of hard to counter, but you can figure it out. I'll show you guys somebody beating me so that you can learn how to counter, or so that you can see how you can counter these decks, because I know a lot of you guys are facing them. And I don't always want to just show you guys wins, because that doesn't really help you learn anything, because everybody loses. Everybody loses, and yeah, so you got to learn from it, and I've been trying to learn from it through here. But we're going to show you guys some replays, and then hopefully get a live attack in at the end. But as you can see, it's 4.1, barbs, barb hut, goblin spawner, spear goblins, bomber, skeleton, giant skeleton, and arrows. So let's go ahead and jump into, why don't we jump into a loss first, and then we'll show you guys some victories, okay? Alright, so here's the first one, guys, against a level 11, and again, really one thing about this deck that is super important is your starting hand. As you can see, I don't have a spawner down. You always want to have both your spawners down at the same time for it to be most effective. So you don't want to have your barbarian spawner and then put your spear goblin spawner down once your barb one's at half health, because you need them both to be working at the same time. So he's got his prince over here. I kind of messed up with those barbs, but thankfully they were able to get over there. Then we're going to drop off our bomber and do some work, but then he's got his bomber as well coming in. So that was kind of a stalemate, even though you can see he got his dragon got off 900 hit points right there, which really sucked. His dragon didn't focus the barbs like I kind of wished it had. It focused the dragon, and that ended up adding all that together. But now you can see we have both of our spawners, so we're going to go ahead and drop one off. That's a little bit too close to the building because someone can rocket that. So normally I would push that up. Now here's one thing to notice. If someone has a golem, the barb hut is a great defense for the golem because it continues to spawn. The golem doesn't do enough damage fast enough to really affect it. And Barbarians is one of the best counters for the Golem. Now right here, this kind of sucks. I didn't have my bomber up, which just isn't good. So we're going to drop off our giant skeleton. And we've got some barbs coming out. Our giant skeleton should hopefully kill the Golemites and the dragon. But as you can see right here, it goes down. It takes out one of the Golemites, but the dragon stays alive, which sucked. That right there is going to cause so much damage to our tower right here because that dragon stayed alive and didn't come forward over the bomb, which is what I was hoping for. So now that tower is at 932, guys, which, again, isn't good. The whole point of the giant skeleton is to get everything at least damaged, and it missed the baby dragon. If it had gotten the baby dragon, it would have been down a lot more, and our tower would probably be at about 1,500. So right here, we haven't really been able to get a solid push going. So I'm going to spawn this out here again. We know that he has the golem, which really sucks. Honestly, I probably should have just tried to push the right side or something. He's got his bomber down. The bomber behind the golem works really, really well. Now, one thing that I do need to switch up in this deck is I need more air defense. All I have is spear goblins. I either need the 3 elixir minions or something like that. We have to drop off our barbs over here on the right. He's going to drop off his barbs as well. We've got our giant skeleton doing something, but nothing really. Like, it's going to die right there. It's going to take out the dragon, but that's all. And then now we're down to 30 seconds. We barely have any damage done to his tower because of the golem. He just keeps cycling through to the golem, getting it to our tower, and we're not able to move past it. Again, the majority of the, actually pretty much all the damage to our tower has been done by the baby dragon, not focusing the barbs, and then not dying from the giant skeleton bomb. So a way that we could have fixed this is to have more defense for the air. We need way more defense for the air. We don't have enough here, and that is what ends up taking us out. We're in overtime right now, and he's dropping that off. I felt like I had a good push going here. I was super excited, and I was like, yes, 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 we might get there, we might get there, we might get there. We're going to drop off another one, get it over here. It is out of range of the tower. If that had been in range of the tower, I really think that we would have taken it, because once this one blows up, it would have been there, but we weren't able to get it in range of the tower, which really sucks. Like, I was so stoked at that. I really thought we were going to get it. Our bomber's going to take that out, and our tower's going to go down. 553, extremely close. The only errors in this were with the giant skeleton not doing what I wanted it to, or me not making it do what it needed to do, if you know what I'm saying. So, like, initially I probably should have dropped it off a little bit further underneath the dragon so that it would have done more damage. Whatever, so there's a loss. Now we're going to jump into some wins for you guys, okay? Alright, so here we go. We're playing Mofish. He's a level 11. He's got a couple max cards. I think a lot of his cards are max. You can see he's using the Zap. It's definitely max. People don't use the Zap unless it's max. Level 11 Spear Goblins. Those are not max. We're going to drop ours off as well. He's going to go Hog right over here. We're going to go Barbarian Hut, and they're going to come out. We're going to drop off our Goblins as well, and he's only going to get off one hit. That other one's going to be shut down, and we've got a fairly good push heading over here. He's going to have to Fireball it. He had to Fireball 2 Barbarians and a couple of Goblins, which is so good for me. Love that. That's a terrible use of a Fireball, but that really is all that he could do. So we're going to try and get a little bit of a push going here. I might have been a little premature because I didn't have Spear Goblins. You definitely need Spear Goblins in on this. And you can see that our Giant Skelly is going to go down, as is his Prince, and our Bomber wasn't close enough to take out that Tesla, which really sucked. So now we're kind of resetting here. He's down to 3 Elixir. We've got a pretty good amount. We're going to get our Bomber out here to do a little bit of damage. And that is all of our Elixir. So we only have 3 left. We're trying to get up in here. The Bomber is going to go, yep, and just die. He's not going to do anything for us. So that wasn't, that definitely wasn't good for him. We're going to drop off our Barbarians right here, which, again, isn't really what I want. He's going to Fireball a little bit late there. And I think that we get a fairly good push right here. So we're going to push right as those Barbarians are going left, just to kind of try and intimidate him a little bit. And some of our Goblins are going to get in there, as well as the Spear Goblins. So we're going to get a couple of free hits off right there, guys. Get that tower down to 1,700. We're going to completely ignore these Spear Goblins. I always ignore Spear Goblins. You can see the tower is still over 2,200. He's going to drop them off again. And I'm like, thank you very much for wasting your mirror. I don't think that's a good use of a mirror to use it on Spear Goblins. So we're going to go ahead, build up a little bit right here, get some quality stuff down. And we're going to drop off our Bomber. Yep, drop off the Bomber to try and do a little bit of damage. It sucks that Hog came in and took out that much of our Barb Hut. But you can see on the right side, we've got a Barbarian and a Spear Goblin on the tower going to town. And now we're going to push right. He's got this guy, but that's okay. We're just going to ignore it. We're going to drop these guys off, try and pull him over towards the tower, and then now we've got our Barbarians. So we're pushing in, and we are going to take out this right tower without a problem. And then we still got 30 seconds. Watch this. This is gnarly, guys. This is freaking ridiculous. We're coming in. Spear Goblin's alive. He doesn't have his Fireball up. We've got a Goblin Hut on his side, as well as a massive horde of Barbarians. He has nothing to counter anything. Look at that. It's absolute madness. Taking him down. Freaking ridiculous right there. Let's go ahead, jump into one more, and then, you know, let's just go straight into a live attack here. We're at 38.45. My max is 38.55, so if we get, oh, wow, I'm super close. Nice, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. All right, let's, come on, gosh. All right, here we go. We're playing HKE Sports, 37.24. Let's see what's going to happen here. Nice, so we're starting off with our huts, which is exactly what we wanted, like I was saying earlier. We're going to put the heavier one in the front right here just because it has a little more health, so it can tank for us if we need it to. He's going to drop off a baby dragon. Just like I was telling you guys earlier, I need more air stuff. So I'm going to put our Spear Goblins right here, and then now we're... Oh my gosh, there we go, good. So that one Spear Goblin went over there. We've got the other Spear Goblins over on this side. We are going to get ready to save our Barbs. Come on, Barbs, come on, Barbs, come on, Barbs, come on, Barbs. Yes! We got to go Barbs here now, and we defended that fairly well. And look, his right tower is down to 1770. We're gonna get now we're gonna just reset here. 1770 on that right side, just from those Spear Goblins getting in there and doing a little bit of damage. I'm guessing that some Barbarians got in there as well. So we're kind of just hanging out here, trying to see what's going on. I think that he just dropped off an elixir pump up there. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's drop off our Bomber back here. And then we're going to get our Barbarian Hut right out here again. Get that rolling for us. Again, you saw how well it tanked. Now, it sucks that it took damage, but that's going to happen sometimes. So we got to get our Spear Goblins out here. We don't have that much. Oh, no, he's got double. He's got double. What do I want? I really want to drop off my Giant Skeleton, but he costs 6, which is way too much. Our tower is doing good damage right here. Here comes the, oh my goodness, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go, we gotta get our Barbs up. We gotta get our Barbs up. There we go, we're gonna drop our Barbs right back here on the Witch, make them turn around, and then let's get some Goblins up in here, because I don't think that he has, anything to take these out. There he goes with a Witch. We should be able to get up in here and do some fairly good damage. No, he's gonna drop off his baby dragon, but we're still gonna get to the tower with the Barbarians and get off a couple of shots. almost a double elixir. Here we go. And we're going to drop off our giant skeleton now. Get in there. Yes, sir. That giant skeleton is going to completely halt that entire push. Boom. That is what I'm talking about. That's what we needed. We're going to get some barbs out here like this. And let's go ahead and drop off our bomber as well. We're getting super close with this push, guys. We need those barbarians to come out. No! When did he get a lightning spell? He hasn't used a lightning spell yet. We got to get up in there. We've got to get those guys to the tower. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, come on. Take it out, take it out, take it out. Oh, my word. We got to get some damage out here. I'm going to drop this guy off. He's going to drop off probably a, I don't know. We're going Barb Hut. We're dropping it off. There you go. He's going to go Elixir Collector. That is danger zone right there, guys. We're going to push with all of this. See if we can get up in there. Get our bomber going. Oh, yeah, this could be the push right here. This could be the push. The bomber should be able to take out all those barbarians. We've got to get something to that tower, guys. If at all possible. Come on. No. We're going to drop off this guy right over here. Keep on pushing right. Looks like we might get the skeletons on the tower. Yes, the skeletons are focused on the tower. If we could take it out, guys, this is going to be it. We're going to drop off our arrows. And come on. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about, baby. 37 against somebody. 37-24. What are we going to get? 19? Yes, our highest record yet. 38-64. Getting it live, guys. That's what I'm talking about. We are at 15th now, which is so crazy. So many people are maxed out. It's ridiculous. But thank you so much for watching. That was epic. That's the spawner deck for you guys. And I'm loving it. Let me know if you guys use it. Again, it's fairly easy. Not fairly easy to counter, but it is possible to counter. Especially with giant skeletons and stuff like that. So try it out. Let me know what you guys think. If you enjoyed the video, smack that like button for me. And I will see you guys in the next episode. All right? Peace.